In the middle of the night, George suddenly started talking nonsense. He even rushed out of the palace. Seeing the scene, Charlotte finally confirmed. George indeed suffered from some kind of illness. A few days ago, Charlotte overheard a conversation between George and the Queen Mother. Only then did she realize George was being forced by the Queen Mother. From that moment on, her attitude toward George changed dramatically. In front of everyone, they appeared deeply in love. But once back in their room, Charlotte immediately shook off George's hand, because she was angry that George had deceived her. She even began to despise George, even during meals. George breathing a bit louder made her feel disgusted.
Will you please no longer breathe so very loudly?
Would you please not talk?
I will talk if I wish to talk.
What exactly is the problem? You have been behaving like a child since my first morning here, and I have explained—
You have been breathing in my room.
But in order to conceive an heir as soon as possible, they agreed to sleep together on even-numbered days of each week.
It's an even day.
Reynolds, get out. Just get in.
And not disturb each other the rest of the time. Days passed one by one. The more Charlotte acted like she hated George in front of Lady Danbury, the more Lady Danbury thought she loved George. Charlotte also began to waver. She even wanted to close the distance between them, but she and George still couldn't communicate normally. Charlotte's attendant couldn't help herself, and told her about George secretly seeing a doctor. So on the next even-numbered day, Charlotte caringly asked about George's condition. She didn't understand why George wouldn't openly consult the royal physician, but instead had to see a doctor in secret. After that, Charlotte kept a close eye on George, because in her eyes, George looked healthy and strong. He didn't seem sick at all, but as king, George barely attended any social events. He went to the garden every day to grow vegetables. Under Charlotte's guidance, George seemed to gradually open his heart to her. For the first time, he attended a ball hosted by Lady Danbury with Charlotte. But soon Charlotte noticed George's abnormality. In the middle of the night, George suddenly went mad. He didn't even put on shoes. He ran straight into the garden, shouting at the sky. This scene left Charlotte stunned, but she quickly calmed herself down, and brought the deranged George back inside.